This is the final battle. The Gfca rivalry between Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young further makes fans unable to calm down. Both continue to take center stage in the race for the top spot, while the time leading up to the close is running out. Fire neck and neck to the end. It's not just their names that are in the spotlight, but also how the support from each fandom continues to move in the final phase. Cha Eun-woo's supporters again echoed the last push. There was no surrender before the vote officially ended. On the other hand, Moon Jae-young's supporters also continued to exert pressure. They tried to maximize the remaining time so that the actress still had a strong chance of getting to the top position. Police car light, and now, everything can change. When voting has entered the final phase, each additional vote feels more important. A seemingly safe position cannot yet be considered a victory before the official results are announced. Hourglass not done countdown continues to spin. Minute by minute passed. Opportunities are getting narrower. The pressure is getting higher. And the curiosity is getting bigger. Cha Eun-woo tries to maintain momentum. Moon Jae-young continues to pursue. Fire. Two big names are heading for one finish line. The fans are now monitoring until the last count. No one wants to miss the possibility of major changes at the end of the voting. Imagine if the last few minutes presented a surge in support. Imagine if a position that had been looking strong suddenly changed. That is the reason why the final result should not yet be considered completed before the Gfca gives an official announcement. Police car light. Cha Eun-woo or Moon Jae-young? Who will survive? Who will catch up? Who will close the fight with position 1? Everything will be determined by the official results. Fire. The Gfca final countdown has gone really hot. 2 stars. 2 fandoms. 1 peak. And one final result that is now the most awaited. Don't blink, because the last seconds can be the most dramatic part of the whole competition. The tension is felt more and more as the remaining time continues to decrease. The fans are now in all-out mode, trying to provide the last bit of support before the voting doors are completely closed. Fire in Cha Eun-woo's camp. The spirit to defend the position is getting stronger. Supporters continue to make final pushes and remind that the competition is not over as long as the official results have not been announced. But Moon Jae-young also continued to get support. His fans did not want to lose momentum and kept trying to give a push until the last deadline. This is what makes the situation even more dramatic. When the competition is in a neck-and-neck state, no one can be sure who will come out the winner based only on temporary positions. Hourglass not done. Time goes on. Each minute brought the two closer to the finish line. If there is a change of support in the last phase, the distance of the competition can also change. Even seemingly strong positions still need support until the voting is completely closed. The fans now have only one mission: survive to the end. Cha Eun-woo tries to secure his position. Moon Jae-young continues to pursue opportunities. And the Gfca becomes the last stage where everything will be determined. The closer to the end, the greater the curiosity. Will Cha Eun-woo manage to maintain his momentum until the last sound? Or will Moon Jae-young present a surprise that makes the competition change at the end of time? No answer yet. There is no official winner yet. To be sure, this fight is not over until the voting is completely closed. Now all attention is focused on the final result. Because when the countdown reaches the final point, only one name will be at the top, and all the support provided so far will finally find the answer. And the closer to closing, the atmosphere becomes noticeably hotter. Fans of Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young continue to hang in the middle of a competition that has yet to show who will really come out victorious. Fire. There is no more room to feel too safe. Cha Eun-woo's supporters continue to keep up the spirit until the last phase. For them, any support remains important until the official vote actually ends. Meanwhile, Moon Jae-young's stronghold also continued to provide encouragement. The spirit to maintain the chances of getting to the top position is increasingly felt as the countdown goes on. Hourglass not done time is constantly decreasing. What once seemed like a long way off is now in front of your eyes. The Gfca finish line is getting closer, while curiosity about the final result is getting bigger. In such intense competition, one thing remains a concern. The provisional position is not an official result. As long as voting is open, change is possible. Fire Cha-eun-woo is still struggling to maintain his momentum. Crescent Moon Moon Jae-young still has a chance to continue chasing. And the fans of both camps are still waiting for the decisive moment. Imagine if there was a surge in support right at the end of time. Imagine if the distance that previously seemed stable suddenly changed. That's what makes the final phase of the Gfca so thrilling. Police car light. Now only one big question remains. Who will come out as the owner of the one position, Cha-eun-woo or Moon Jae-young? The answer cannot be determined by rumors, predictions, or temporary positions. Everything will have to wait for the official results of the Gfca. Until the final announcement comes out, the game is not finished. The countdown goes on. 2 names are still in the spotlight. And the finish line is getting closer. The pressure is now felt more and more as time continues to move towards the end. Cha-eun-woo and Moon Jae-young's rivalry makes the final phase of the Gfca feel like waiting for the outcome of the match to be decided at the final whistle. Fire. The fans of Cha-eun-woo continued to hold on with full zeal. They do not want to perceive the temporary position as a victory, and continue to carry out support until time is completely exhausted. On the other hand, Moon Jae-young's supporters were also still giving encouragement. Any remaining opportunity is considered crucial to keeping the actress in contention for the top spot. Hourglass Not Done countdown keeps going. The less time left, the higher the curiosity. Will the distance persist, or will there be major changes towards the close? No one can be sure. This is what makes neck-and-neck competition so stressful. Cha-eun-woo tries to defend. Moon Jae-young continues to pursue. Both fandoms are equally giving their last energy. Police car light. Even when time was running out, victory could not yet be claimed before the Gfca announced the official results. Because in voting, the temporary position is just a picture of the moment. The final result remains to be determined after the voting period ends, and the official votes are counted. Fire. Now attention is focused on one moment. The announcement of the end of the Gfca. Who will see his name at the top? Will Cha-eun-woo end this journey with a victory? Or will Moon Jae-young give a surprise at the end of the match? One thing is for sure, this rivalry has kept the fans afloat to the last limit. Hourglass Not Done. The finish line is getting closer. And until the official results are announced, one sentence is still valid. It's not finished until it's completely finished. The closer to the end, the atmosphere of the Gfca feels more and more unpredictable. Cha-eun-woo and Moon Jae-young are still the 2 most talked about names in the race for the top spot. Fire. The final push hasn't stopped. Cha-eun-woo's supporters continued to maintain support to the last limit. They realized that victory cannot be assured only from a temporary position. On the other hand, Moon Jae-young's fans also continued to hold on. Hourglass Not Done. Seconds keep going. The less time left, the greater the pressure for both camps. There is no longer an opportunity to delay if they want to provide support before the voting closes. What makes the whole thing even more stressful is the possible change in the last phase. One sound surge can reduce the distance. One big push can change momentum. And if the competition is really in a neck-and-neck condition, the final result can only be known after the entire voting process is completed. Police car light. Cha-eun-woo versus Moon Jae-young. 2 big names. 2 fandoms who continue to fight. 1 top position. Now the same question arises again. Who will survive until the last vote?